Germany's law for the prevention of genetically defective progeny was authorized by Hitler in July 1933. Among other things, it legalized sterilization for anyone known to have a hereditary disease and for those the Nazis claimed were feeble-minded, alcoholic, insane, deaf, blind, schizoid, asocial, or who had epilepsy or visible deformities of any kind. The authority of doctors, as noted, was expanded to decree and carry out such sterilizations. Retarded German children and adolescents were the special target of this law. All-out sterilization began in January 1934. Propaganda Minister Joseph Goebbels even released a film, Das Erbe, The Inheritance, which put a negative slant on the mentally ill, physically handicapped, or feeble-minded, criticizing the idea that the government was expected to pay for care for such people. Nazi-authorized school textbooks pose maths problems to students such as the cost of a lunatic asylum is 6 million marks annually. How many houses at 15,000 marks each could be built for that amount? Soon, hereditary courts had been set up all over Germany. Family doctors were contacted and asked to supply names of candidates for sterilization. Doctors, more so than any other group, had been quick to join the Nazi party. About 50% of the physicians in Germany were self-declared Nazis by the time Hitler came to power. Jewish doctors were soon to be viciously persecuted by the Nazis. Most physicians eagerly complied with the Nazi demands with very few objections. Age limits were rapidly expanded to include young adults and older people, in addition to very young children, mentally ill of all ages, and people with handicaps. Under this law, estimates are that between 300,000 and 500,000 Germans were sterilized by the end of 1939. In May of 1939, Hitler began to act on an idea he had first discussed with underlings in 1935. Death for anyone, anywhere felt to be a burden on the Nazi state. It was euphemistically called euthanasia, but it was actually a campaign of organized mass killing, the forerunner of the large murder camps to come, a stepping stone toward what became the vast Nazi empire of death.